What's up everybody, welcome to Best Massage Tech. My name's Patrick and today I'll be taking a look at the Backmate Premium. So the Backmate is a self-massage system that's made for your back, but it is capable of doing so much more for the rest of your body. It is specifically designed to relieve upper and lower back pain, alleviate headaches, and help reduce inflammation. And really it's quite simple. It's just a metal bar that has two little balls that roll on it that you can use to help massage your back or any other part of your body and not need the assistance of somebody else. And so today I'm going to take a look at what comes with the device out of the box, how to set it up, and then how to use it. So what I have is the Backmate Premium, which currently retails for $173. And the premium system comes with a few different things out of the box. The first thing that you see is the system itself, which is essentially just a stainless steel bar. It's got some bumpers on the end of it, and then you've got a set of rollers in the middle that's actually designed to do the massaging. And it does come with three different sets of rollers. So the rollers that I have on it here are the round rollers. It also comes with a set of disc rollers, and the premium version has a roller that can be heated or cooled. So you can either put it in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds or put it in the freezer for an hour, and you'll either get hot or cold therapy. And the hot and cold roller is really the difference between the premium Backmate and the regular Backmate. So the regular Backmate retails for $149. So for the additional $24-ish, you're gonna be able to get the hot and cold roller. And they do currently accept HSA and FSA for payment on this. So it is a nice little thing there. If you have some of that, as we get towards the end of the year, you can use some of that up to potentially get one of these. But I'm gonna, for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna keep the round rollers on it. A little later in the video, I'll show how to change the rollers out. But in order to set it up, it is super easy and super user-friendly. So there's just a little clasp system on it here, and you press this button to tilt it up, and then you're gonna go ahead and pull this out to adjust for your door frame width. And it will fit any door frame between 24 and 36 inches. They do recommend that you close your door before you use it. Just in case this does slip, the closed door will help catch you. And with this, there is, on these bumpers, they rotate 180 degrees so that you can not only put it this direction, but you can put it any other direction and get other parts of your body. So if you wanted to not just get your back, but you wanted to maybe get your shoulder, you could put it on your door frame this way and then stand under it and do that. Now with the balls themselves, you can also rotate them to a few different angles, which is really nice, and again allows you a lot of flexibility in terms of the different areas on your body that you can get. But to start here, I'm just going to put it in the standard position and then show you how to set it up for using on your back. So with this, you just want to take it, find the height that you're going to put it at, and then just pull it apart, and you want to put it as firmly between the door frame as you can. Now there is a level in the center of it here. So once you have it at the height, just adjust it up and down until you get that bubble in the center of the level. And then just make sure it's pushed into the door frame and then give it one good push out. And then all you do is just reclasp it. So that's how it stands. It's really sturdy and solid. It's not gonna come down, it's not gonna slip. There is some little rubberized pads on the bumpers here on the end to help hold it in place. And then once you're ready to go ahead and start massaging, you wanna go line it up with whatever area you're gonna massage. And you want to do a split stance with your feet. So 1 foot in front of the other, about a foot apart, just to give you a good stable base so you're not leaning so much against the device itself. And then you can just massage up and down and find any area that might be tight. And the benefit of this device is it's very similar to some of the other back massage tools that I've used, but it doesn't involve you having to get on the floor. So that's really the biggest convenience of it, is that not only can you do it by yourself, but you don't need to be rolling around on the ground and trying to balance something between the wall. You know, some of the other devices I've reviewed is maybe a ball or something that you have to, balance between. So you can just kind of go up and down. Once you find a spot, you can massage up and down on it. So it's really, really nice. You can leave it set up between your door frames. So if you've got a closet that maybe don't use as much, it's gonna stay up. It's not gonna ever come down. So that's how you set it up there basically for a massage like that. Now, if you wanted to maybe adjust the roller on it, in order to do so, there is just a little push button on the side. you just push it and they pull off really, really easily. And again, this is what they look like up close here. You see it's got the press button on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the disc rollers on now. And in order to put the disc rollers on, again, you just line them up, press the buttons, and they slide in and click in really easily. They don't move at all once they're in. They fully rotate. Now, once you do have them on, there's two different little settings that you can adjust them to. So if it's just a little bit narrow, you can go just slightly larger with each of them. You might not be able to see that on the video there, but I guess I would say it's probably a centimeter or two on either side. And then again, you can just go and start rolling. And with the different rollers, they're all designed for different parts of your body. So I personally haven't been using these disc rollers at all. They're just a little bit too narrow for me to use on my spine. So I've been using these on my glutes and my quads primarily, but it's really a personal preference on whatever ones you want to use. So again, I am gonna go and put the round roller back on just because that is my personal preference. So just super easy for them to go on and off, just like that. Now, let's say that I wanted to massage my trap on my shoulder. So all I have to do is just quick release this, raise it up to the height that I want it at, and then rotate it down, and then I can lock it back in place again. And because my shoulder does not go this way, I don't want to go perpendicular, I can pull this down and rotate it so I have an angle there, or that way. So it's now perpendicular, and I can roll and massage my traps really, really easily. Similarly, if I wanted to use this on my glutes or my hips, all I have to do is bring it down to the height that I want it at. Again, make sure it's level. Lock it in, and then rotate to wherever I want. And then I can massage away. So there really is a lot of flexibility in terms of what muscles you can hit with this. It really just depends on finding the right height and the right angle for the rollers to make sure you're hitting whatever area you're trying to target. And then lastly, once you're done with it, all you have to do is just hit this quick release button and it'll come off super easily. And if you wanted to travel with this, the end caps do come out as well. So if you wanted to take those out and just package everything in a carry-on, you could really easily do that. Again, the measurements of it are 30 inches long by 7 inches wide by 2 inches deep. So you're looking at something that's relatively small. I could probably fit this in a big backpack if I really wanted to. I'd say it would definitely fit in a carry-on, but the biggest thing is gonna be the weight if you're concerned about that. Again, with it being at about 3 pounds, it's something that you have to keep in mind if you do plan to travel with it. So in terms of criticisms of this, I don't really have a ton. One thing that I would maybe suggest to Backmate is having something that you could put these attachment rollers in. So whether that's just a little drawstring pouch or something like that, or unless you're gonna be someone that's gonna have this set up permanently in your door frame, maybe they could come up with something that goes on the frame that each of the rollers just sticks in. You can pull them off easily. But for me personally, there's just nowhere convenient to put these. You're not gonna wanna keep the box. The box is relatively big. So maybe just something that Backmate you guys could add in the future. Otherwise, the positives of this, it's super user-friendly. It's super easy to set up. You don't really need the instruction manual. I definitely recommend looking at it, but I was able to just pull this out of the box and figure out how to set it up on my own. And then obviously it's super effective. It kind of takes the best thing of all the different back rollers that I've reviewed. So whether it's the chirp wheel or the verteball or the thorax, you don't have to rely on rolling on the ground. You don't have to rely on balancing anything. You don't have to worry about trying to hold something between you and the wall and maybe dropping it or having to catch it. It really is just the most effective one that I've used. Obviously, each of those have their own benefits, but this seems to kind of hit all the best aspects of all of those devices. So if you have any questions about the Backmate specifically, you can go ahead and drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. I do also have a link in the description for a bit of a discount on this if you're interested in purchasing this. Again, I do think this would be a great gift, especially going up to the holiday season here. But otherwise, that is the Backmate. That's a review.